Hello and welcome to this short and effective morning flow. So I highly encourage you to come onto your mat, get seated, get comfortable. We're just going to take a very deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Just slowly bringing your arm up into the ceiling, stretching yourself, feeling your spine straightening out, and then slowly release next to you. With the left hand on the floor, bringing the right arm up and over and coming and stretching over to your left side. Looking up to the ceiling, or if this is uncomfortable, then looking down to the floor. Really feeling that stretch on the left hand side. With the next inhale coming up and over, switching and changing over to the right side. Coming all the way back up and over, and just crawling your hands down in front of you. Walking yourself back up. With your hands on the mat, coming into your tabletop position. And from here, just bringing your hips down onto the mat and stretching out your lower back. And then pushing back into child pose. Stretching out your shoulder blades. Coming up, bringing the hips down onto the mat again, stretching out your back. Head all the way back. Then bringing the hips back in behind and back into child pose. Then one more time, bringing your hips down onto the mat. Head all the way back and up. And then pushing your hips back and down into child pose. From here, coming up into tabletop position, so your knees are hip width distance apart, arms are shoulder width distance apart, and just bring your back into a curve and your head up and back and your shoulder blades together into cat and cow. Tucking under the stomach, shoulder blades apart, chin to chest. Then head back, shoulder blades together, curving your back. Bringing your chin down to your chest, tucking in your stomach, shoulder blades apart. Then one more time, head back, curving your back, shoulder blades together. This time tucking under your toes, bringing your hips all the way up into the ceiling, walking your feet out into down dog. Bending your knees as much as you feel comfortable. Then from here, slowly walking your feet to the top of the mat. Then from here, bringing your arms all the way up to the ceiling. And then all the way back down to the mat. Your hands going onto your thighs and coming up into tabletop. And then releasing down. Bringing your arms all the way up to the ceiling. Bringing your head all the way back and coming into a little back bend. Then bringing your arms all the way down to the mat and walking your feet back into plank pose. From here, lowering yourself slowly to chaturanga and up to upward facing dog and back down to down dog. Walking your feet out here. Walking your feet to the top of the mat. Inhaling arms all the way up overhead. And exhaling all the way back down onto the mat. Inhale halfway up to tabletop. And exhale, release. Inhale all the way, arms up overhead. Little back bend. Exhale all the way down. Walking your feet back to the back of your mat into plank. Slowly lowering yourself down to chaturanga, up to upward facing dog, and back down to downward dog. Walking your feet out here. Walking your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, arms all the way down. Inhale halfway up to tabletop. And exhale, release. Inhale all the way up. Little back bend. And exhale all the way down. Walking your feet to the back of the mat. Into plank. Down to chaturanga. Up to upward facing dog. And back down to downward dog. From here, walking your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale all the way up. Going a little bit faster, exhale all the way down. Inhale halfway up to tabletop. And exhale, release. Inhale all the way up. Little back bend. And exhale all the way down. This time bringing the right leg up and behind. And bringing your arms up overhead into crescent lunge. Exhale, release, arms down. Relieve the left leg behind, into plank, down to chaturanga, up to upward facing dog, and back down to downward dog. Walking your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale halfway up. And exhale, release. Inhale all the way up, little back bend. And exhale all the way down. This time bringing the left leg up and behind. Arms up overhead into crescent lunge. Releasing down. Releasing the right leg into plank. Down to chaturanga. And up to upward facing dog. And back down to downward dog. Walking your feet out here. This time raise your right leg all the way up into three-legged dog. Breathing in and out, bending the right leg and bringing it through the hands and coming straight up into this crescent lunge. With the next inhale, twisting yourself over to warrior two. Next inhale, twisting yourself back into crescent lunge. Releasing the hands down, releasing the leg, down to chaturanga, up to upward facing dog. And back down to downward dog. This time raising the left leg up to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Bending the left leg and bringing it through the hands. Raising the arms up overhead into crescent lunge. Shifting your weight over to your right into warrior two. Inhale, back to crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down. Release the left leg into plank, down to chaturanga, up to upward facing dog, and back down to down dog. Looking for your hands and bending your legs and jumping through to the top of your mat. Inhale all the way up and exhale all the way down. Inhale halfway up and exhale, release. Inhale all the way up, little back bend. And exhale all the way down. Bringing the right leg up and behind. Straight into crescent lunge. Shifting over to warrior two. Releasing the right hand onto the right leg. Left arm up and back. Left arm over to the left foot. Bringing the right arm up and over. Releasing the right hand next to the left foot. Releasing the left foot. Plank. Down to chaturanga. Up to upward facing dog, back down to down dog. Looking for your hands, bending your knees and jumping through to the top. Inhale all the way up and exhale all the way down. Inhale halfway up and release. Inhale all the way up, little back bend. And exhale all the way down. Bringing the left leg up and behind, up to crescent lunge. Shifting over to the left to warrior two. Releasing the left arm, the left hand onto the left leg, right arm up and behind. Shifting over, bringing the right hand next to the right leg, left arm up and over. Releasing the left arm, releasing the right leg, down to chaturanga, up to upward facing dog, back down to down dog. Locking your feet out, bending your knees, coming down into child pose. Releasing the hands behind and breathing out. And coming back to seated, taking a deep inhale and exhale. And also we can just stretch out quickly, bringing the right leg in front, left leg behind into pigeon pose. Catching your breath. Having warmed up and moved everything inside you this morning. Releasing the right leg behind, bringing the left leg in front. Bringing your right leg next to you. Knees in together, giving yourself a hug. And now you're ready to start the day. Thank you very much for joining me for this quick and effective morning flow. I hope you enjoyed it. I highly encourage you to repeat it. If you have any tips or feedback, then please let me know. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.